Twilight here. I know it's been a minute since my last video. And I wanted to talk to you because I created a thing and I thought it would be the perfect segue. You know, some of you already knew this, but I am a visually impaired mermaid. I'm not the only one either, but anyway, I created a thing, you know, because some of you, if you found my videos, you may enjoy cosplay and things of that nature. But, you know, what do you think it's like for somebody who enjoys cosplay and has this really fabulous outfit, but they need a mobility device such as a white cane or a walking stick or crutches or a wheelchair, and you know, they're necessary for helping us get around our environment safely, but they kind of stand out like a sore thumb. So and I did this at Fairy Worlds the last 2 years I went. I had I feel like that one deserves its own video. My fiance helped me build a staff that doubled as a walking stick, and it has a light at the top of it. But I just created something specifically for mermaiding, and this is going to be my Halloween costume this year. I have a witch costume as well. You know, Halloween is is pretty big with me. Yeah, for mermaid type things, I decided to I decided to deck out one of my canes, and I don't know how well you can see it, but I ordered a costume Trident from Amazon, and I knew that you know, for $10-11, whatever it ended up costing me, I knew that it wasn't gonna be like anything too great. You know, I wouldn't be able to walk around with it. And I was right. It was plastic and came in several parts. I would not recommend, you know, maybe if you didn't need a mobility device, yeah, fine, go for it, you know, use that, whatever. But if you're someone who needs a mobility device, it's, you know, wasn't the greatest thing. So what I did was I took the top part, and this is, I somehow ended up with 3 white canes, and this one I didn't really use very much, so I decided to, and plus the top of the Trident fit really well over the top of my cane. So, and then I wrapped, you know, canes come with like a cord that, you know, you can hold it together when you collapse it, and then it won't open up on you. Anyway, so I wrapped all that around, and the neat thing about this particular cane is it has a switch. It has a light. I made sure to keep the switch and the light. I covered this in gold duct tape. Duct tape comes in different colors, and I just got gold. And just covered this up. And now I have, when I go out and about, I can take this really awesome thing, and, you know, if there's Um, Now, as an aside, I don't remember where I got this cane. I've had it um, for a really long time. So I couldn't tell you where to get this kind of cane that has the light in it. If you do know, please say something in the comments. But yeah, I am going to use this for a mobility device when I dress up in this costume for Halloween. And I kept the tip is kind of worn, but this is not going to be an everyday cane. I probably will just use it for Halloween. And you know, if it gets too worn, then I'll figure out what to do later. Anyway, so yeah, this was really simple. It won't collapse ever again because it's all taped together. You know, so that's a thing. I think that if I had left the joints untaped, you know, I feel like that's something. And you know, if you've decorated canes before, because I know I'm not the only one who does it. I met someone at an event that was also visually impaired that had her cane decorated like a trident. That's really where I got the idea, and wish I could remember that person's name because I totally credit. But anyway, you know, so if you're someone who does this and you can do the tape while keeping the joints and making it look natural, you know, say something in the comments. Now, I know that some places, like some organizations for the blind, Commission for the Blind, we have here in Oregon, they, you know, strongly suggest, oh, you need to have the red and white cane. They're pretty vocal about that. So don't, you know, don't, all I can say to that is don't dress up your everyday cane, because you know, just make sure you have a cane that you can use for every day. You know, I would suggest getting an extra cane to do this too. You know, and you know, there are some safety things and concerns. I really don't want someone to be like, oh, Twilight did it, I did, and then you know, so there might be the risk of, in some cities, people you know, look for the white cane, and if someone doesn't have that, they don't know. I've found that more the case outside my area. You know, maybe you're in a town where everybody knows you. But yeah, that's my little half-hearted disclaimer there. But, you know, for like, I go to fairy worlds. They're pretty conscious of people who are alternately abled. So, you know, that's one place where, you know, like festivals and things are a good place to have something like this. Or, you know, the event I mentioned was a ball. So, yeah, I just thought I would share this because I'm really proud of it. And, I think it'll go perfectly with my costume.